Hello and welcome to another Tetsu Towers collection video released in celebration of the Apple TV series Prehistoric Planet Ice Age. I'm talking about various Ice Age mammals that appear in the series and which also exist as models or figures. And today I want to talk about this fantastic animal. This is the South American Litoptern Macrauchenia, often mispronounced Macrauchenia. That's how I've said it until very recently. Turns out it should really be Macrauchenia. Macrauchenia is a big animal. It's something like 1.5 meters tall at the shoulder. It's about equivalent to a big horse. And these figures give a fairly good representation of how people have often depicted it. This figure is a Schleicher one from 2002, and this is a collector one from, no, it's not. It's a safari one from 2018, I think. So we're seeing about 16 years of Macrauchenia depictions. The animal is generally shown, as you can see, as a sort of sandy brown, and it's often, if not usually, given this kind of like tapir-like face with a really prominent proboscis. Now, the skull of this animal is really strange because the nostrils are actually kind of well up on the top of the snout, sort of close to the eyes. Retracted nostril openings in the skull in mammals are often associated with a proboscis, and that's partly why people have imagined that Macrauchenia was a proboscis-bearing animal. However, the look of the external bony nostrils in Macrauchenia just aren't like those of tapirs or elephants at all. And in recent years, quite a few people have started to wonder if Macrauchenia had something entirely different going on, that maybe it had sort of like a big bulbous projecting fleshy nose and not a trunk. And that's obviously what we went for in Prehistoric Planet Ice Age. Macrauchenia is a really robust, muscular, chunky animal. So this kind of more solid looking figure is probably a bit more accurate than this kind of more slender limbed one, although the back legs here actually do look pretty chunky and muscular, so I wouldn't fault it on those grounds. But this kind of similarity of look does kind of reflect how Macrauchenia has generally been depicted in artwork during the 21st century. And there's a couple of particularly influential images from 2001 that I want to bring your attention to. So this book, this is the Dorling Kindersley Encyclopedia of Dinosaurs and Prehistoric Life, a book that I contributed to. I wrote a good chunk of this in 2001. Today I regard this as like one of the most influential books I've ever done, because I know loads of people that are interested in paleontology today. This was kind of their childhood paleontology book. And check out the CG reconstruction here. Basically, you're seeing a trunked light brown Macrauchenia that looks really similar to the safari and Schleicher toys that we're seeing here. And 2001 also saw the release of the Walking with Beasts TV series and book, and their Macrauchenia also looks really similar, kind of light brown with an obvious proboscis, and also with some facial striping as well, which does actually match what exists in the two figures. So this is kind of I don't want to say it's a paleo art meme, because I don't think people were necessarily, you know, copying one another in coming up with this look. But this look was very much the established look for Macrauchenia between about 2001 and 2018. One final thing to say is that there is a quite influential and very popular and well-known Macrauchenia toy produced by the American company Marx, I think sometime in the 1950s. And I have several of them, but I couldn't locate any of them for this particular video. So Macrauchenia actually came as part of a set of prehistoric animals that also includes Smilodon, various dinosaurs as well. And it's kind of fun to have that little grey chubby model and compare it with these 21st century ones. I will stop there. Thanks for watching, and do come back soon for another Tetsu Towers Collection Ice Age mammal video.